Project Stargate, a covert program initiated during the Cold War, stands as a testament to the intersection of intelligence operations and unconventional research. Developed to explore the potential of remote viewing, a purported psychic ability to gather information about distant or unseen targets, the project aimed to harness the power of the mind for espionage and national security purposes. During this time, the intense rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union extended beyond conventional military and intelligence tactics. Both superpowers sought any potential advantage, leading to the exploration of unconventional avenues, including the realm of psychic phenomena. The heightened interest in parapsychology and psychic abilities during this era laid the groundwork for Project Stargate. The covert program underwent several name changes throughout its evolution, such as Project Scanate, Grill Flame, and Sunstreak, before receiving the enduring designation, Stargate, which persisted until its declassification in the mid-1990s. Each name change reflected shifts in the program's scope, methodologies, and applications, culminating in a multifaceted history. At its core, Project Stargate sought to leverage psychic abilities of individuals, known as remote viewers, to access information beyond the scope of traditional intelligence gathering methods. This unconventional approach reflected a willingness to explore uncharted territories in the pursuit of gaining a strategic advantage during a time of heightened global tensions. Project Stargate was intimately tied to government interest, particularly from intelligence agencies like the CIA and DIA. Recognizing the potential strategic advantages of gaining information through unconventional means, these agencies provided funding and support for the program. The infusion of resources allowed for the systematic exploration of remote viewing and its integration into intelligence operations. The genesis of Project Stargate can be traced to the pioneering research conducted at the Stanford Research Institute, or SRI. This institution became the crucible where ideas from quantum physics, consciousness studies, and parapsychology converged. Under the guidance of Russell Targ, Harold Puthoff, and a few other key individuals such as Ingo Swann, SRI became a hub for exploring the boundaries of human cognition and the potential for harnessing psychic abilities for practical applications. Ingo Swann was a key figure in the development of the remote viewing protocols used in Project Stargate. He was a renowned psychic, artist, and author who claimed to have innate psychic abilities, including remote viewing. In the early 1970s, Swann became involved in the parapsychology research that initially caught the attention of governmental agencies interested in exploring the potential military and intelligence applications of psychic phenomena. Targ and Puthoff, both accomplished physicists, played instrumental roles in shaping the scientific frameworks of remote viewing. Targ's expertise in laser research and Puthoff's background in electrical engineering contributed to a unique fusion of scientific rigor and speculative exploration. Their collaboration with Swann led to the development of protocols and methodologies that sought to channel psychic abilities within a structured and scientific framework. The underpinnings of Project Stargate were firmly rooted between the scientific foundation of quantum physics and the concept of non-local consciousness, which explored the idea that consciousness could transcend spatial limitations and extend beyond the boundaries of the body. This departure from classical notions of the time formed the theoretical foundation for the plausibility of remote viewing, where individuals could purportedly access information beyond their immediate sensory perceptions. Subjects involved in Project Stargate underwent rigorous and systematic training to develop and enhance their remote viewing abilities. The training protocols were designed to refine the psychic skills of participants and to ensure consistency and reliability in the remote viewing sessions. Central to Project Stargate's methodology was the implementation of the Coordinate Remote Viewing Protocol, or CRV. This structured approach aimed to guide remote viewers in accessing information about a target location, person, or event without any prior knowledge. Using a set of coordinates provided by the program facilitators, remote viewers would enter a focused state to glean information beyond ordinary perception. The CRV protocol laid the groundwork for systematic and reproducible remote viewing sessions. In addition to CRV, Project Stargate experimented with extended remote viewing, or ERV. ERV uses a less systematic approach than CRV and emphasizes the use of a relaxed, almost hypnotic state. Typically, the sessions are increased in length, and the viewer is theoretically able to focus on smaller and more specific details that would otherwise be missed. The third remote viewing protocol that was utilized in the program was called Written Remote Viewing, or WRV. WRV could be considered a hybrid of the other protocols, however there was a larger emphasis placed on what is called automatic writing. During automatic writing, individuals may produce written material such as words, sentences, or entire compositions without actively thinking about the content or consciously guiding the writing process. Given the altered state of consciousness often associated with successful remote viewing, participants were trained in meditation and relaxation techniques. These techniques were intended not only to facilitate a focused and receptive mental state conducive to psychic perception, but also allowed participants to transcend the distractions of ordinary consciousness and access information beyond the limitations of conventional sensory experience. Regular feedback sessions were a crucial component of the training process. After each remote viewing session, participants received feedback on the actual target or event, allowing them to assess the accuracy of their perceptions. This feedback loop was essential for the participants to learn from their experiences, refine their techniques, and strengthen their connection between psychic impressions and actual targets. One of the distinctive features of Project Stargate was its transition from experimental research to, albeit limited, operational use within intelligence agencies. The project purportedly provided intelligence personnel with insights that traditional methods might have struggled to obtain. The operational deployment of remote viewing marked a quite unique chapter in the history of intelligence operations. Rosemary Smith's purported success in locating a Soviet spy plane using remote viewing is often cited as one of the positive achievements of Project Stargate. According to the accounts, Smith, a participant in the remote viewing program, was tasked with obtaining information about a target, which turned out to be a classified Soviet spy plane. Smith's remote viewing session allegedly yielded detailed and accurate information about the location, appearance, and activities of the plane. Other reported successes include locating Muammar Gaddafi, groups of hostages, possible nuclear testing sites, and even plutonium in North Korea. However, the veracity of these claimed successes has been a subject of intense debate and skepticism. Critics argue that the controlled conditions necessary for scientific validation were often lacking in remote viewing experiments. The subjective nature of the data obtained, combined with the potential for cognitive biases, raises questions about the reliability and reproducibility of remote viewing sessions. The controversies surrounding the accuracy of specific sessions highlight the challenges in reconciling anecdotal successes with the rigorous standards of scientific inquiry. The scientific community in particular has been vocal in expressing skepticism regarding the claims of success attributed to remote viewing sessions. Many scientists argue that the lack of methodological rigor, the potential for experimenter bias, and the absence of consistently replicable results casts doubt on the scientific validity of remote viewing. The controversy surrounding the accuracy of specific sessions underscore the broader challenges faced by proponents of Project Stargate in gaining acceptance within mainstream scientific circles. Despite the intriguing claims, and possibly due to the controversy surrounding Project Stargate, the project experienced a decline in government interest and funding over the years. The lack of conclusive scientific evidence supporting the reliability of remote viewing outcomes undermined its standing within both scientific and intelligence communities. Additionally, changing political landscapes and evolving threat perceptions led to a re-evaluation of priorities, with the subsequent shift away from projects deemed speculative or lacking in concrete, demonstrable results. In the mid-1990s, as Project Stargate's relevance dwindled, the US government officially declassified many documents related to the project. This marked a significant step in transparency, allowing researchers, historians, and the public access to previously classified information. The declassification of documents facilitated a more thorough examination of Project Stargate's activities, protocols, and outcomes, opening the door to a broader understanding of the project's historical significance. Project Stargate, despite its decline and controversies, left an indelible mark on the public perception of psychic phenomena. The project's exposure through declassified documents and media coverage contributed to the wider awareness of remote viewing and related paranormal activities. While skepticism persists, Project Stargate played a role in shaping public discourse on the boundaries of human cognition and the exploration of unconventional avenues in scientific research. The cultural impact of the project has since seeped into popular culture, influencing books, movies, and television shows. Themes relating to psychic abilities, government experiments, and the blurred lines between science and the supernatural found a place in the creative imagination of storytellers. One such story is The Men Who Stare at Goats, which saw a film release in 2009. It is a satirical and fictional exploration of the US military's foray into paranormal research, including elements inspired by Project Stargate. The film, based on a John Ronson nonfiction book of the same name, delves into the quirky and often absurd aspects of the military's attempts to harness psychic abilities for intelligence and military purposes. Despite its decline and declassification, Project Stargate continues to be a subject of debates, discussions, and investigations. The enduring interest in remote viewing as a potential tool for accessing information beyond ordinary sensory perception underscores the project's lasting impact, ensuring that the legacy of Project Stargate remains alive within the realms of both scientific inquiry and public curiosity.